played over the weekend, and I will start with the FA Cup. I will start with you, Solomon. Um, it seems the bad result has ended for Chelsea. They were able to beat Leeds United, and they are in the final of the FA Cup. Do you think they should have fired Rosenau much more earlier than what they did? I mean, the game was a bit tough, and but eventually they're in the final of the FA Cup, and they have a slim opportunity of qualifying to the Europa League via the FA Cup. What do you make of that particular game, Solomon?
Well, I do not think it's surprising that they won. I think that I just want to mention that I think sometimes players get tired of coaches,
Hmm.
and they show this through their attitude on the pitch. I did a review of Chelsea's last match in the Premier League. That was against Brighton. Pedro Neto, I'm not even kidding. Pedro Neto, they passed the ball beside him and he was walking. He was like the ball. They were passing the ball. Collins, you've entered me now. They were passing him side by side. They were passing the ball. He was walking on the beach. He was walking like he was strolling. The ball was being played around him. He was walking. I was alarmed. I could not believe it. They are playing your team. You were walking. I could not believe my eyes. Even Liam Rosenio had to say that the attitude was unacceptable. You could tell that the players were no longer playing. They were not playing. That's just the way to put it. And I think Callum McFarlane actually did well, or he has started well. Let me not say he did. He has started well because getting a team that has not scored any goal in about 6 matches or thereabouts, getting them to defeat a rejuvenated Leeds side. Bear in mind that this is a rejuvenated Leeds. This Leeds team have been very good in recent. If you check their recent matches, Leeds team have been very good in recent. They have a very good form, right? I mean, the way they came back, they did they had that match against West Ham. They did the one against Manchester United, even the one against Fulham or something that they played 3-2 or thereabout as well. A very, very well rejuvenated Leeds side. Getting the win is all that matters. I know that again, we want to talk about performance, we want to talk about, the tactics and all of that. But this is the end of the season. All you needed was a chance to be able to qualify for the finals. Now that they're in the finals, I do not pray that they win, but they also have a chance to win the. Oh, I
Why?
see.
Why don't you want them to win? Why?
Funnily enough, now they are playing Man City in the finals. It now makes it clear that Man City even stands a chance of winning a treble in a season that my own club they've been shouting quadruple. All of a sudden, Man City has a chance to win a treble. So if I'm going to choose, that okay, Man City, I don't want them, I obviously don't want Man City to win a double or a treble. But you now have Chelsea. No, Chelsea fans, they are insufferable. I don't want. No, 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 no. I can't deal with them. Oh no, 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 no. I can't deal with Chelsea fans. So I do not want them to win the FA Cup. I obviously take Man City over them. But that's just me saying, right? When it comes to Callum McFarlane, even after the sack of Enzo Maresca, it was you could tell that the players had a better attitude in the match against. Was it Man City? It was Man City they faced. Yes, it was Man City they faced. Callum McFarlane's it was Man City they faced. You could tell that they had a better attitude till the end of the match when they eventually got that equalizer. That's what I'm saying. That sometimes players get tired of coaches, but when they have a new coach or someone that just has that man management, that team management, they are able to give their all for the badge. You talk about an Enzo Fernandez that was already getting a lot of hits under Liam Rosenio. He was the man of the match in that match against Leeds United. So
True.
it's good for them. It's very good for them that they've been able to qualify for the FA Cup finals again. Look at someone like Tottenham now. They did not bring you in for performance. They did not bring you in for. They just want you to get the result and ensure that they stay off relegation, right? It's the same thing with Callum McFarlane. We just need to get the results that we want so that we can stay on top. Liam Rosenio is obviously not going to get them that result. We can see it, that one was very, very obvious, right? And now Callum McFarlane has done well to ensure that Chelsea have qualified for the FA Cup final. This now gives them the morale, the boost, the ginger, to go into their next four matches, with the right attitude, with the will to win matches now, with the will to win matches, score goals, and get the result that is needed. There is so much to play for. And if they are able to proceed with the right mentality, then they can do well for themselves at the end of the season.
Okay, and that's fantastic. And Collins, you are a huge Chelsea fan. I know, because of the way you guys have been poking Arsenal people, they will not want you guys to win. However, leaving the banter aside, the performance under McFadden, do you think this is the right step in the right direction? And also, do you think, you know, Chelsea can rise up to the occasion and probably take the FA Cup away from Man City, owing to the fact that it seems Man City is unstoppable at the moment? What do you make of that performance, and what do you see happening in the finals?
Thank you for that. I think that it's nice that we won. It's nice that we won because Leeds have been tormenting us this season. They won us the first leg. When we thought we were going to win the second leg, they did come back from 2-0 to 2-2. So, and they didn't stop there. They also took it to social media to mock us. You understand? I'm glad our admin returned the favor yesterday. But yesterday, let me just state something, that there is a reason Leeds are unbeaten in 7 games before this Chelsea match. They are currently unbeaten in 7 games before they played Chelsea yesterday. And Chelsea were not totally flawless yesterday. Like, we're not.
That's true.
The first half
That's true.
was the first half was okay, but that second half, oh God, I just thank God we have scored already before that second half happened, because that second half was a disaster that didn't happen. Thank God, because um I don't think the coach did anything. I don't think the coach did anything because first of all, let's be logical. He has not had enough time to implement whatever tactics he have in his head for the team. In fact, what I saw yesterday that the players played was Maresca's system. What the players played yesterday was Maresca's system, because all the build up. Did you see how many all the build up in the first half was Maresca ball? Nothing like coach. Coach did not do anything. He just told them. You remember that Maresca textbook? Maresca notes wey he give una. Mona go read am. Come match. There is no tactics any. He just told them to read Maresca's old notes, and that's what they did. You understand? That's what they did. Lavia, Enzo, and Caicedo. That midfield was phenomenal in the first half. You understand? Joao Pedro was fantastic. You understand? We had a couple of chances. We should have gone at least 3-0 up in the first half. You understand? But we didn't. You understand? And the second half, we almost paid for it. You understand? But it's glad that we progressed. But I'm not crediting anything to the coach. I'm not crediting anything to the coach, and I'm not saying this is going to just like that time. I think I was on this show, and because we won Port Vale 7-0, Mr. Maiwa asked me, is this an evidence that Chelsea are going to? I said, no, 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 no. This is nonsense.
Well,
This
that's
is
true. I
nonsense.
remember.
This is
I remember you said it.
and
That's
it
true.
happened. And it happened because after that we even became worse. We won 7-0 and went to the league to become worse. I said it. So I'm still repeating the same thing now. That this, I mean, it's okay. I'm glad we won Leeds. You understand? But this is not a change. The coach didn't do anything yesterday. I watched the match with my eyes. The coach didn't do anything. What I saw was Maresca ball. You understand? We have to give him time to actually implement his own philosophy, his own tactics. So over time we will be seeing it. You understand? And we have Man City in the final. We've not won Man City since we won that Champions League against them. Since then, they have just been beating us. Now those Champions League we win now. They beat anywhere where they say they go, just beat us, beat us. Now we have another final against them now. We've not won Man City since 2021.
Yeah,
We've
2021,
not won
sixteen,
them.
21. That's 5 years ago. The last time you won is 5 years ago.
Exactly. That's when we won. We've not won them. They have been beating us, and they just beat us in the Premier League recently. And now we have them in the final or in next month. You understand? Hopefully, I just hope we can. I hope everybody's back by then. Then that's when we can have a chance. Man City right now focusing on the league. I even thought maybe Southampton were going to do something for us. They scored first, and they ended up conceding 2 goals. Why now? That was terrible. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? So, but anyhow, we are in the final. Arsenal are not in the final. You understand? Arsenal are nowhere.
Why?
You
Why?
understand? They
Why
are
the low
they
blow?
are
Why the low blow? Why? Why the low blow?
they are
Why?
anyhow, Arsenal they're in semi-final. They are in semi-final, so they can actually go to the final. But they are either going to face PSG and Bayern, and I'm okay with that. You understand? Anything they see, they should take it. You understand? And they are currently second. They are currently second in the Premier League. No, sorry, are currently first because they won their last match. So let's see how it goes. Let's see who will win a trophy this season. Let's see who will win a trophy this season. I just like the fact that me and Arsenal are sworn enemies, and I think I'm liking the fact that in my worst season I'm going to win a trophy, and Arsenal are not. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, okay.